Alright, we're going to be looking at our Algebra 1 Math review for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of week 15. Number 1 says simplify the expression. The bars on the side mean the absolute value. The absolute value of 12, subtract the absolute value of 8, plus the absolute value of 6. Well, the absolute value means the distance from 0 on the number line. The absolute value of 12 is 12. Subtract stays the same. The absolute value of negative 8 is positive 8. Add stays the same. The absolute value of negative 6 is positive 6. So this is simply 12 minus 8 plus 6. We'll do this from left to right because subtraction and addition have the same precedence or the same priority in our order of operation. 12 minus 8 is 4 plus 6 is 10. 10. Omit number 2. We have not quite dealt with factoring yet. Number 3 says simplify the inequality. I'm going to recopy this over here so we have a little more room. Negative 6, subtract 4, parentheses, x plus 2, less than or equal to 10x. Alright, first we will distribute the negative 4 across our parentheses. Negative 6, negative 4 times x will be a minus 4x. Negative 4 times plus 2 is a minus 8, less than or equal to 10x. It says simplify the inequality. I'm going to go ahead and solve this inequality. Combining the like terms, negative 6 minus 8 will be a negative 14 minus 4x is less than or equal to 10x. Okay, we now have variables on both sides. We can eliminate either one. Since we only have one variable, we have a variable and a constant on the left side, I'll eliminate my subtract 4x by adding 4x to both sides. 4x and negative 4x, positive 4x add to 0, leaving only negative 14 on the left, less than or equal to 14x. Well, dividing by 14 on both sides will yield x greater than or equal to negative 1. We should read this as negative 1 is less than or equal to x. If we wanted to, we could rewrite this inequality with the variable on the left. X, notice the big mouth facing the x, is greater than or equal to negative 1. To say negative 1 is less than or equal to x is an equivalent statement to x is greater than or equal to negative 1. Alright. Now I'm looking at number 4. How many keys are white? That's our question sentence. How many keys are white? The piano, a 1709 invention, has 2 colors. The total number of keys is 88. The number of black keys is 10 more than half the number of white keys. Well, you could hit and miss at this and get the answer, and that's a perfectly legitimate way. But I'm going to explore it using a system of equations, something we've dealt with recently. We're talking about black and white keys, so I'm going to define 2 variables. Let's let B equal the number of black keys and W equal the number of white keys. Okay. Well, it tells us the total number of keys is 88. So that equation would simply look like black keys plus white keys equal 88. That makes perfect sense. Alright, the next statement says the number of black keys, which is B, that's equals 10 more than half the number of white keys. Let's see if I can take this English sentence and convert it into a math sentence. Black keys, B, equals 10 more than half the number of white keys. Half of the white keys plus 10. Does this math sentence, is it an analog to this English sentence? The number of black keys, B, equals 10 more than half the number of white keys. Alright, using this system, see if you can solve for B and W. Now, Wednesday. 1 I think you'll be fine with. 2 omit, much like on the front page. We haven't quite gotten to that yet. I'm now going to number 4. How many like terms are in this expression? Hopefully you remember, like terms means same variable, same exponent. All right. Thus, 8x squared is like x squared. 2x cubed is not like anything else because there is no other x cubed term. X is not like anything else. Y squared is not like anything else. There is no other y term at all. In the constant 9, there are no other constants. So the only two like terms are 8x squared and minus x squared. These are the only two like terms. All right. Number 5. Though they were invented many years apart, the pencil and the laptop computer are both tools that help writers accomplish their task. Follow the clues below to find the year in which they were invented. Their difference is 192. Their sum is 3,782. Again, we can use a system of equations. We can let the variable x be year pencil was invented, and the variable y be the year the laptop was invented. Their difference is 192. Well, the laptop is clearly invented after the pencil, so it's the bigger one. I will say y minus x equal 192. I'm going to leave this equation for you. Their sum is 3,782. I think you can figure out what this needs to look like. Something will be 3,782. Then see if you can solve that system. Okay. Going down to Thursday, I'll leave these first 3 to you. Number 3 you could do strictly on the calculator. They're all evaluating some power expressions, a base to some exponent. All right. Number 4 says subtract. Subtract this polynomial from this one. So we're implying that it should be this, take away this one. I will rewrite that expression. Five b squared plus 5b plus 9 plus 2b to the 4th, subtract, and I need to place this into parentheses because I'm looking to take all of it away, negative b to the 4th plus 3b minus 2b squared plus 7. Okay, when we subtract a parentheses, we need to change all signs in the parentheses following the subtraction. So everything in front of the subtraction will remain the same. Changing all of the signs behind the parentheses. Negative b to the 4th becomes positive b to the 4th. Plus 3b becomes minus 3b. Minus 2b squared becomes plus 2b squared, and plus 7 becomes minus 7. Now it becomes a combined like terms process. Well, b squared is like b squared. B is like b. The constant 9 is like the constant 7. And b to the 4th power is like b to the 4th power. See if you can combine those like terms and you'll arrive at a polynomial that should have 4 terms. All right. Give number 5 a try. I think you should be okay on that one. Remember to find a percent, simply move, to convert a percent to a decimal, move the decimal 2 times to the left. 5% will be 0.05.